What's going on there, YouTube? Twisted here once again. How you guys doing? Everybody doing good? It's almost Christmas. You guys hoping to get all the presents and shit you want? Huh? I hope you get what you want. Hope Santa brings you the good shit. But anyway, it's Monday. We're going to be going on break pretty soon, Christmas break and everything, but I figured I'd pop in with this device I'm a little bit late on. But we're going to talk about it anyway. I haven't done any pods in a while, and this is kind of a pod mod, but it's actually called a pod mod. Today, people, we are taking a gander at the Since Herakles pod mod. That's right, people, the Since Herakles pod mod. Now, this thing here, let me tell you, when I first got it in, I was like, man, this looks similar to, reminds me of something. And then I was like, Smock RPM40. That's right, came out, I think I reviewed it back in September or so. And I started looking at them, I was like, hey, these things are similar. This new Sense thing's a little bit bigger. It's got some RGB LEDs inside of it. And it holds a whopping 6 mLs. We're going to discuss more differences and everything, but yes, very, very similar to the RPM40. Now, did they improve on the design? Did it get worse? We're here to talk about it. We're going to discuss all of it. And first and foremost, let me tell you what it is. This is a 1500 milliamp hour, 6 mil capacity, 0.4 ohm mesh having pod mod, dude, with a screen, goes up to 40 watts. Got a bunch of different finishes, and I've seen it on the interwebs for about 31 to 36 bucks for the kit. Okay, and Vape Sourcing and My V Pro had them for those prices, by the way. Shout out to some of the sponsors. We still got to figure out this whole link situation. This sucks. It's fucking bullshit. But anyway, beyond all that, that's what this is. That's what we got going on, and we're going to discuss it. Damn it, and we're going to talk about it. And first and foremost, let's talk about packaging, people. We gotta discuss gosh darn packaging, all right? You open this bad boy up, you got some papers and stuff, some silica. You're gonna have your pod, dude, all right? You're gonna have your extra pod. You're gonna have 2 coils, and then you're gonna have your micro USB charging cable. I almost say USB-C for some reason. It's not USB-C, it's micro USB. Micro USB charging cable, and that's pretty much all she wrote, folks. That's pretty much all she wrote. Now, like I was saying, back to comparisons, all right? This and the RPM40. Like I said, this is a little bit bigger. I think it has a cooler face on the bottom for the charging port. Look at that happy little guy. Let's take a second to appreciate how happy the bottom of this mod looks. All right. And then like the Smock one, he might look kind of stoned over there. I don't know. But anyway, a little comparison, show you it's a little bit bigger. They changed some stuff. They don't have carbon fiber in some spots. And then they got lights and stuff. That's right. We got RGB LED lights. That's something that the RPM40 did not have. And the biggest difference, I think, overall with this whole thing is, see, here's what's cool is, this thing can take the RPM40 coils and the rebuildable base. So you could use those in here, not the Nord, just the RPM. But the coolest thing is, this holds 6 mLs. That's a lot of juice for something like this. For something this size, on the go, 6 mLs, it's pretty good. The Smock was 4.3. if I'm not mistaken. Same milliamp hour on the batteries, but yes, bigger capacity here. And it can use those coils, okay? I just want to get all those little comparisons out of the way first and foremost, okay? Now we can move on to this. So speaking of these little pod dudes, check them out, man. Check them out. All right, pretty standard. Got a little flap on the side. You put some juice in. But look at these magnets, bro. These neodymium magnets. They match in with the base, and with on the RPM, it was like pressure fit. You like push it down. This fucker really just snaps right in there. It's kind of fun. Just the magnets are really strong. And yeah, I like that. I like that method for the pods. And yeah, besides that, you got little coils, right? These 0.4 ohm coils are pretty much like RPM coils. These 0.4 ohm coils, you just take them and push them up in there, and then fucking fill it up with liquid, and there you go. Pretty simple little system, huh? Nothing too crazy. You can also get extra packs of these coils. You get little 5 packs of them if you want to replace them or whatever. But yeah, so there's that. There's all those things, okay? Looking at it real quick, you got some buttons. You know, you got a fire button, you got some up and down buttons, then you got an LED button, okay? You can switch the LEDs on this thing, and it's kind of like a diffused situation, like a frosted situation on the side. But like I say, the glow effect is pretty cool. And I'm a sucker for lights. I know a lot of people, the industry hasn't been doing RGBs in a while, and it hurt my heart. But I'm about some lights, so yeah, you throw some lights on there. I'm not gonna complain about it. But yeah, you can set it to a bunch of different stuff. You press and hold that button. You got regular, you got flash, you got display, a few different modes, and you can turn it off. If you don't like the lights blinking and stuff, maybe you're in a dark room watching a movie, you just turn it off. Okay, so that's cool. But yeah, lights. I like lights. They put some on here on this little guy. It's kind of cool. I wish they were like brighter or less diffused, but it's cool. It's cool. It's kind of neat. Kind of neato mosquito. But the screen itself pretty simple. You can go through and adjust the light. You can change the colors and everything. You got your resistance, voltage, puff counter. You can turn this thing up to 40 watts. The screen looks pretty good. All pretty standard stuff, pretty much like the RPM40. It works well, 5 clicks on and off. You can lock the buttons, so forth and so on. You guys know what's going on here, okay? But beyond all this shit that we just discussed, you know, we got lights, you know, we got 6 mil capacity. We can use those other coils. How does it vape as is? If you just buy it and stuff, how does it vape? Well, I gotta say, it vapes pretty good, man. It vapes pretty good. It seems like there's a little bit more airflow also. I don't know if that has to do with just being a bigger device and a bigger tank, but yeah, it seems to have more airflow. These coils work well. I just got some 3 milligram regular nicotine e-liquid in here, and I just got it at 30 watts, and man, it's vaping really good. Doing good for something like this, man. I think it's alright. It vapes pretty good. Now, like I said, there's obvious comparisons that we're going to draw here, but as far as whatever this is just on its own, it's not bad. You know, it's got more juice and same battery. That's the only thing, I guess, really. Let's talk about pros and cons. Gosh darn it. Let's not just gloss over stuff, okay? I like to see Sense make a new sub-ohm tank, damn it. I love their sub-ohm tanks. But anyway, pros and cons. Pros, they got some lights if you're into that. I'm into it, so that's cool. 1500 mAh. I wish the battery was a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger of a device, and if you're already going bigger on the tank, you might as well should have went like 2000 mAh on the battery, in my opinion. Just throwing it out there. Micro USB on the bottom. Still not a fan of charge ports on the bottom, and I wish it would have been USB-C, but I gotta say, if it would have, you wouldn't have had that damn cute face down there. That little smiling son of a bitch. He's happy to do his job, and I respect that, okay? The 6 mil capacity is good. I dig it. Everything else is pretty much the same, kind of like RPM40. Overall, it's not bad. I mean, it's similar to something that's already out there, and that's gonna happen. These things are gonna happen. But they did add some lights, and they added more capacity to the liquid thing, and it's like backwards compatible with the other thing. So overall, not too shabby. It's cool. It works. It's fine. It vapes pretty good, and it's if you get for like 31 bucks. Fucking, that's a pretty good little deal. Comes with a couple of coils, so forth and so on, a couple of pods. All that stuff. Coils aren't built in, you can change them out. I like that type of stuff. But anyway, you guys get what's going on here. Man, it's almost Christmas in this bitch. Just wanted to pop in here and tell you guys about the Sense Herakles pod mod. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. Vape's good. That's a good bit of vapor. Let me bump it up just a little bit. I want to see if I can get a good cloud in this bitch before we got here. That's pretty good for this little guy. But there it is, people. There you have it. Sense Herakles pod mod. Can't put links in the description, but I told you the places to get it. Overall, not too shabby, okay, people? I don't know when we'll be back, but we'll be back soon with more videos. We'll have more videos before the end of the year, of course. We got some stuff coming up. I got some little surprises planned for you guys. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, with that being said, you guys stay sexy out there, all right? I am out. Vaping saves more lives than Santa Claus.